Hey guys, welcome back to Steamcember. I'm the Comic Foil, and today we are trying out a little bit of Disco Elysium. Now, I've heard a lot about this game, quite a lot, but never played it, and we're going to play it today. So, select an archetype. Okay, so from what I understand, this is kind of in the vein of kind of tabletop RPGs made into video games. So we're talking like the first two Baldur's Gates, Neverwinter Nights, Jade Empire, stuff like that, but with a twist, with a different setting. So we need to choose an archetype here. The Thinker is an extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Okay, so we're going to have higher intelligence, lower psyche. I don't know what FYS is, but I'm guessing MOT is motivation. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Or physical. Does FYS stand for physical? Because that would be funny. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Okay, I'm definitely feeling either sensitive or thinker. I think I'm gonna go with thinker here. I probably shouldn't get too caught up with the character creator, because this is our Steamcember video. We're just supposed to be trying things. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Okay.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
So this is my, like, reptile brain telling me? Okay, I know enough about psychology to understand that concept of your reptilian brain. Simply keep on non-existent.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great, give me some more, or what was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay, because, like, your reptilian brain is an idea of, like, your brain, because our brains are evolved from earlier creatures, that, like, when somebody says the reptilian brain, that's just the part that's, like, about survival, is about, like, existing, doesn't question anything, doesn't have morality or anything, it's just, like, survive, live. The limbic system is a part of your brain that is very emotional. So if you know something is a bad idea, but you do it anyway, that might be because of your limbic system. Limbic system might be what causes you to get back with your ex, even though it's never worked with them. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
We got some $10 words here. I love it. Alonzi, never let me go, or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends, or I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Wait, I did this to myself? I don't care, I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. I did this to myself?
Yes. Your one disco mother.
I don't care, I'm an idiot, a brave
Somewhere
idiot.
in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Or please no, I changed my mind, take me back to the formless disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
So we had a heck of a night last night. Help someone cut my head off, it's trying to murder the rest of me, or who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Excellent.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Okay, so the encyclopedia is something that I got because I chose the Thinker. I like how his eyebrows are an open book. Okay. Wow, this is my kind of pretentious bullshit. I love it. Okay, it looks like we crashed through the door to get into our crappy apartment, maybe? Oh, we are not wearing very much at all. Okay, here we are. Oh, boy, what happened last night? Oh, that's our bathroom. We crashed out of the bathroom. Alright, let's jump into the tub. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Okay, our water's running. Hold tab to view highlights. I don't want to use tab. I'm using a controller. Okay, so I can zoom in and zoom out. What happens if I hold the tab button? Okay, it shows me what I can interact with. Great. Or does it? Oh, okay. If I use the right stick, it goes to the highlighted things. Okay, so I'll take the shirt. Item gained, white satin shirt. I'm wearing it automatically. That's good. I look at myself in the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Okay, so this is conceptualization, which is challenging success. So was I successful in challenging something?
Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really nothing? Wipe the mirror? No way, I'm not doing this. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Let's just get it over with. Wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. No, I'll wipe
Behold,
it. Have a nice smile.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? So we don't seem to remember who we are. Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late stage alcoholic,
Too late.
yes.
You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Wow, this guy's got some really belligerent inner thoughts. I'm not making it. The face is making itself, or I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Weird.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it, or it's an expression of pain. I'm gonna go with the vaguely sympathetic.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Okay, so I can make a choice now of how my brain... So like, what's the skill check here? Like, in like, Baldur's Gate, you'd, like, make a roll when you're trying to, like, notice somebody hiding or when you're trying to pick a lock. This is, like, me just trying to, like, come to terms with how I look. Yeah, so do I want to be encyclopedic? And it looks like I have a 58% chance of success, or electrochemical. But it's a white check, meaning I can retry it. Okay. Well, we'll try the encyclopedic. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Sure.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Oh, I can still try this way, I guess.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Cool. Alright, that gives me a lot to think about, Mirror. Thank you. My tie is hanging from the ceiling fan here. Yeah, can we collect our
This
tie?
fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, so I need savoir-faire to try and just grab it off the fan while it's spinning. No, we're gonna pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
I get a +3 because the fan is turned off. Okay.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Nice.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I like how there's different voices for different, like, this is written as if it's the ceiling fan itself talking to us. Okay, we'll leave. Also, there was a door in the bathroom I kind of want to check out, actually. Oh, was there? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I mean, I'm not wearing pants, so maybe it's a good thing that I'm not going right out there. Oh, I have pants on the ground there. And I got a jacket there. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't know what all that was, but cool. I want to select the jacket again. Okay, what is this I opened? Character sheet. Interesting. So there's, like, different parts of myself, I guess, I'll unlock at different times. Different, like, parts of our brain here. I get so into the weeds of, like... I'm just gonna click the jacket. I get so into weeds trying to understand this whole system. Take all. And I got my blazer. Get my pants. Yeah, I think this probably would be easier with the mouse, but...
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Let's, fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay, cool. My encyclopedic knowledge knew what whirling in rags meant. It's the name of an establishment, a restaurant or a bar. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I like the sounds of like a character, like a pencil and stuff. Like there's a character sheet being used. I keep hitting X when I mean to hit Y. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay. Then... yeah, is there a way for me to use an item? I can see there's, like, buttons for, like, hands. No. Okay. Alright. Let's try and head outside here. There we go. Oh, we're moving a lot faster now that we're outside. Okay. And what do we have here? There's something on the table. What is the something? We got some change, it looks like. I'll take that spare change someone left behind. Real. Revocol. So does this take place... what country does this take place in, I wonder? I'm not super
officer.
Worldly. Officer, so I'm a detective. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. It's 1951. Okay.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown, and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Okay, officer, am I military personnel, or turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking? No, I'll ask.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Okay. Wait, I know I'm a businessman. Or then why did you call me officer? I'll just ask.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Are you sure you're shitting me, or goddamn right I'm a policeman? And don't you forget it, yeah.
Okay, cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed, I was just getting into character, you know, or good. Now, how did you know I was a police officer? Yeah, I'll ask then, how did you know?
First, I have to ask. Are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
All of a sudden, she looks genuinely concerned.
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her, right here. It makes you put your hand on your stomach and swallow.
I feel wretched. Tell me, how do you know I'm with the police?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What kind of
Couldn't
business?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Okay, so I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a caprice kinema is, but I know what one sounds like, or I don't really remember being a cop or anything else for that matter, or why would anyone let me be an officer of the law? Or I can make a suggestion, but it looks like I'm not very good at that. I can try the expression on her, let her know you want her physically. No thanks. Or I should get going now. I don't really remember being a cop.
I can see that.
Do you know
Could
why?
it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow, the cigarette sizzles.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
I might not know where I am or who I am. Oh, okay, these are the same things that I asked before. Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Alright.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Okay, so it says I succeeded at my reaction speed to ask her something. Okay, what if I don't want to ask questions, or before you go, I have some questions for
Yes.
you. What is it that they have against the police here? Where exactly is here? Where am I? Let me go with that.
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol, okay.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Okay. Should that mean
You
something
sure
to me?
look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
What is it they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay, your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nods toward room number 3. Okay. Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on all right, or it mostly just gets hard. It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
What was I singing?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry, when you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way? Like a wild beast? Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me, or, you're making this up, I would never be... are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It surprised me to hear this. Tell me there's more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
What is it that they have against police? Okay, tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
And that's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. and this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Okay. That's enough out of you.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay, so that's some world building there. Let's check out her cigarettes here. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Well, that's just wasteful. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Trying to go down the stairs here. No, I can't go right down the stairs. Nothing on the front page rings a bell, strangely. Or strange. Yeah, so we have some really serious amnesia here. Okay, can we just select stairs? That's what we need to do. Okay, and we got another lady up here. Similar start to this as Trouberbrook, I feel like. This is where the lyrics would be. Alright, let's talk to someone.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender? I'll look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Maybe this guy doesn't like me as much as I seem to think he does. What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Alright, I'll leave. People are being pretty unhelpful.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I'll shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
Okay, so he doesn't think he knows me.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I'll try the conceptualization. Okay, I got an 83% at this one. I'll try it.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of a misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. Yeah, so you mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews I have, yes. I'm going to BS my way through this. Yes, I definitely have.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Even if you haven't, yeah, this guy's ready for my BS.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police, but I can't remember anything? What were we supposed to do again? Yeah, let's get going then.
After you, officer.
Alright, I gained a party member.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Okay, my logic came up. Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up, or pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. Yeah, I'll pretend.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Cool. Alright, and I got an autosave there, but unfortunately that's all the time we have. So, I mean, clearly this is a game that's very dense with material, is very heady, is very cerebral. I like this sort of thing. I'm a cerebral guy too. I didn't comment on as much on every little thing, but probably if this were chosen for a full Let's Play, I'd want to talk about everything. So if that's something you'd like to see, you know, this is Steamcember. If you give me a vote in the comments telling me you want to see more, or if you leave a like, that will help. Also, most views will make this a possible winner of Steamcember. Leave a comment, let me know what you think no matter what. Don't worry, it won't count as a vote unless you say, I want to see more of this, or I'm voting for this. So anyway, we are 1/3 of the way through Steamcember 2024 already. It really went by like a flash for me. So yeah, I'm the Comic Foil, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new game.